For the last time, Frank, I will not show you my bow. Hello, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the wood. It's going to be a good day because we're joined by European women.
Hey.
Yeah. The first one's here. One will be 30 minutes late. Barbara will be a little late. She had to take care of some business. I don't know. Like I told them earlier, she said something, but I usually fade women out after the first line of sentence. But anyway,
I don't blame you.
it's gonna be a good show today. We're gonna try to talk about crazy 911 calls. We was gonna do that yesterday, but Pat kind of interrupted that.
Oh, and could we talk about our pet cats? That'd be great.
The pet pussies.
We were talking about. I like it when she says pussy.
Of course.
There's a hint of German in it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Pussy.
Oh, pussy. Yeah, that's a character from Orange is the New Black. She died, though.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next season. I binge watched everything because somebody just recently gave me their Netflix password, and I had to catch up on everything. So while I edit, I binge watch like crazy, and I just got done, and the last episode was over, and I look over to my second screen. I'm like, that's it. There's no more. And I had a fit. I was like, what the fuck?
There's a new season in a week or two, right?
Yeah, it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
What a cliffhanger too. Orange is the New Black was like.
Yeah. The last season made up for the season before. The season before sucked balls. Yeah. And last season was decent. But anyways, I can't wait for the new season of Wentworth. That's the show to watch. Wentworth is the best, dude. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, we're going to try to talk about some crazy 911 calls. But I do want to say that I'll say this publicly. I told you privately. You have been one of the most requested guests to come back since you came on last week. Everybody, I think it was the chocolate butthole talk.
Yeah, probably. I feel honored anyways. It doesn't matter if the buttholes did it or not.
Because Red Eye's always trying to get a conversation about chocolate buttholes, and you obliged him, so I think that's what happened.
You're welcome.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
I told a friend about it, and he just looked at me like, that must have been a great show.
You had to be there, man. Yeah, it was one of those you had to be there moments, I guess. But we have a lot of those, because I think if you explain a lot of what we do on here to people, they would look like, okay.
It's hard. How do you guys do it? When people ask me what do I do, I'm like, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sometimes I go on live shows, and it's hard.
I tell them I'm stupid for money.
Oh.
I'm a retard for 2 hours, 2 hours a night, 5 days a week.
You want to know my show's about? Pure fucking goofiness. Yeah. It's the opposite of what most people are doing on YouTube. Drama. Fuck that shit. I am not about drama. I am so sick of yelling at people. So fuck all y'all.
I wouldn't go that far. Could one ever get sick of yelling at people on the internet? I don't think so.
I don't like yelling at people. I like drama sometimes. If it's
we all do, and I'll call people out on their shit. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah,
I'll definitely call people on their shit, and we all get involved sometimes. But I'm trying to provide the laughter, the comedy to it, because Lord knows there's enough serious shit to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So we can just make fun of it.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. Jesus. So, how was your week? Last week? I don't know.
My week?
Are you making fun of the Southern accent? Really?
No. That's pretty good. I started training for the half marathon, and my dad and his best friend were still visiting. So it was a lot of getting up fucking early and not being able to sleep because they go to bed late. And I'm a very light sleeper, so I'm running on caffeine right now.
So you too lazy to do a full marathon? What's up?
I'm not a runner at all. I hate running. So.
Dude, I give out walking from here to the damn doorway. So I was just
Pimp had
kidding.
to do a marathon. He'd be clinically dead about 160 times.
I do a
by the time it was
marathon
over.
every day. A marathon of onion rings.
I was at the gym at 5:45 a.m. this morning to run 3 miles before I taught a fitness class. So
God damn
Yeah.
it. Kill
that's
me.
what's up.
Pimp in a marathon about every 600 or so yards, he's going to collapse, and I'll just have to pull out the thing and zap him in the chest.
Yep.
Get up, keep running.
Yeah. That's because I'm fat.
See, I'm smart enough to realise that a marathon or even a half, even quarter marathon, just thinking about a marathon may kill me, so I'll just pass.
Yeah, I give out thinking about it. I do. Anyways, I got a whole bunch of crazy 911 things.
Yeah.
Yeah. and-
I'm going on a date on Friday with a cop. So
Oh.
I'm gonna grill him for some of the stories.
Hey, I'm just gonna tell you right
Florida
now.
cops, I bet have crazy stories.
Snitches get stitches. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
Ask him if he deploys meat-seeking fur missiles.
Oh Lord. Well, I got two different lists.
That's a police dog.
I got two different. Yeah, that's what it is. I got two different lists, and I'm gonna go right now. We're gonna start off with a list where there's actual 911 operators are telling stories. So the first one says, had a drunk person call to report he was being harassed. Truth was he was being arrested by our officers for throwing pizza at people. All I heard in the background was one of my officers saying to him, "That better not be our dispatcher," on the phone, followed by some muffled talking and my officer taking the phone and saying he will be taking a ride with us now and hanging up. Still laugh about it to this day.
How pissed you gotta be to start throwing pizza at people? Like, what do they do?
How stupid do you got to be to call the 911?
That too.
I'm getting arrested.
I'm being harassed. What happened? I threw pizza at people and now I'm being arrested.
Yeah.
Why would you waste the food?
That too.
The best one's this next one. I got to read this one. Had a lady trying to call in an ambulance because she opened a package from Amazon at home and she was afraid that her kid was about to have a major allergic reaction from the packing peanuts. The kid was allergic to peanuts. And when her kid mentioned what they were called, she freaked out and called 911.
Wow. Are people that dumb?
I hate seeing this bitch for make peanut butter.
I've got a ripper here from England. I do believe it's not a 999 call. And it's got a thing of the actual call, so I'll just read it out. This is a call to West Midlands Police. Mm-hmm. Nature of emergency: laptop locked. This is the police start off. So, police emergency caller. I'm calling because my laptop is closed and I need the password. Police, you've called the police to get a password for your laptop? Caller, yes. Police, right. But you do not phone up the police to ask that. We don't deal with laptops and passwords. Caller, I didn't use the police line. I don't know that thing that we were talking about. I was using Facebook. Police, we are the emergency services. We deal with life and death incidents. We don't deal with passwords on laptops. It's nothing to do with the police. Caller, do you have a number? Police, no, I don't have a number either. It's an emergency life or death line. We don't deal with laptops. We don't deal with passwords, and we don't have numbers to give out. You need to get in touch with whoever you bought the laptop from. All right, thank you. And they hang up.
Some people are just so fucking retarded, dude.
That's
You know, they've got,
crazy.
I don't know how it is in Australia or like other countries, but around here and most local, states, they have these local magazines where they, it's like little papers that, show who got arrested that week.
Mhm.
Yep.
And there's one called Bad and Busted, apparently. And there was this woman named Tanya Ann Fowler. She dialed police after spotting the photo in Bad and Busted, a local publication that applies images of recent arrests. As a result of the 911 call, what it is, she called to complain about her mugshot. She did not like her mugshot, so she called 911 to complain.
I feel that. I can totally relate to that.
I want to show you the mugshot too.
Do it.
I don't think this woman could take a good mugshot.
Oh,
She is such an enchanting creature. Look at Gaze into her eyes, and you will fall in love instantly. Look at that. Oh, my God. She's so gorgeous.
She looks like a catfish's asshole.
She looks like a bird on drugs.
She does look a bird on drugs.
She's the thing you dragged out of the fucking hole one night when you went noodling and it wasn't a catfish.
Dude, this is a mistake.
I don't like the way you took my picture.
I can't relate to that though, because the mugshot goes everywhere and it's on the internet forever. You should have to have a second chance at a mugshot.
I don't think a second chance would have done that woman very well.
Well, maybe not her, but I've had some pretty bad pictures taken, so I would insist on a second one. No,
I'm just thinking of the Metallica song, "The Thing That Should Not Be."
I think I know that one.
Oh God, she's horrible. Look at those eyes, isn't she? No.
I fucking needed that. I needed to see that this morning. That made my day.
It made me feel better about my looks. You got another one, Red?
I've redone my driver's license. Yeah, dude. When I was taking pictures for my driver's license, I had them take like 10 pictures, and it still sucks. I gave up at some point, but yeah.
You couldn't take a bad picture. You're too pretty.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, there's some horrible pictures.
Now, Frank, I can see Frank taking a bad picture.
I bust the camera every time, so I just take one. I can't do it. It just crap shit out with them.
So, Red, you got a story?
Yeah, it's a short one, but it's a sweet one.
Okay, it's fine.
All right, so this is Avon and Somerset Police Station. They've taken a video. They've taken a call. They've got video of it actually. So, but we won't. Nature of emergency: invisible potatoes. So it's police start out. Police emergency caller. Yes, I've lost my glasses. The ones for my near sight. Operator. Right. Caller, and I'm trying to get my lunch, and I can't see to do my potatoes very well. Police. Right. But you're through to the police. Caller. I know. Police, well, I can't come and look for your glasses. I'm sorry, but you'll have to peel your potatoes on your own. Call ends.
What the fuck?
Oh, my goodness. I don't understand what people are thinking.
I wonder if they're like super lonely and they just don't have anybody to talk to.
That's gotta be. I bet that's a lot of it. I would imagine.
That's so sad.
This is just proof that there's some intellectually crippled people out there.
Yeah,
we're talking about fun.
I can't complain too much. Without most of these people, we wouldn't have a show or anything to talk about.
That's true. Well, here's one. There were some people in Connecticut called 911 because their cable was out during Breaking Bad.
Hey, that's a
that's it.
That's it. It must have been like a season finale or something. How dare these motherfuckers! Dude, I started to call 911 during the Sopranos series finale. When that shit went black, I thought my cable went out. And I was like, what the fuck? That was so stupid. People are dumb. I heard me see if we find another one here. We had an old woman call in and say there was two guys dressed in blue trying to break into her house. So we send out about 6 cops over. It turns out it was the gas company reading her gas meter.
Oh my God.
But I can see an old woman simply making a mistake. You know, that's an old woman. 6:30 a.m. Christmas morning. 911 goes off. 911, what's your emergency? Breathless panicky voice. How do I get the cranberry sauce out of the can without it coming out in chunks? Oh my goodness. Open the other end and slide it out on the plate. Oh, thank you. You're brilliant. So that was it. That's the call. She hung up.
Wow. I wonder if anybody ever called the cops and was like, I can't open this jar of pickles. Can you come by and help me?
I would imagine.
I want to do that now. Let me call 911. I can't open this jar.
This can't be true. A woman called 911 to complain that her McDonald's triple thick McShuck wasn't thick enough. That's gotta be not true.
I'm surprised not all of these are from Florida, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah.
This is like first world problems here.
I want to think these are like Onion articles, but to be honest, but the sad thing is they're true. That is so sad.
That is sad.
You got another one, Red?
Oh yes, I've got a bloody beauty. This fucking numpty has called up the cops. So all right, we'll kick off. Police start the call. Police emergency. Caller. What happened was there's been a theft from outside my house. Police. When did this occur? Caller. Well, I'm not sure exactly because I haven't been able to check on him for about 5 hours. I went out about 5 minutes ago to have a fag and he's gone. Could be in the last 5 hours, but I know there's a CCTV up this way. Police. Who's gone? Sorry? Caller. My snowman. Police.
No.
Right. Your snowman's been stolen? Caller. Yeah. Police. And what do you mean? A snowman actually made out of snow or an ornament? Caller. No, he's made out of snow. I made him myself. He had 2 of my teaspoons as his arms and money on his face. I'm not being funny. I know it's only a snowman, but I thought he'd be fine. What, with it being icy, people wouldn't be walking up and down the road. But in the end of the day, you don't expect someone to nick your snowman. You know what I mean? End of call.
Oh my god, dude!
Time to make a snowman, you expect it to stay there and not someone steal it, jackass.
Yeah, dude.
What if
it was the sun just melted it?
What if it fucking became alive? Like, did some Frosty the Snowman like shit and just became
like Jack Frost?
Some frozen shit.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking Jack Frost, dude.
Murderous fucking snowman hell bent on fucking seeking revenge because the police didn't take that fucking dude seriously.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. Here's one that says the title. I don't know how the story goes, but the title says "The Fight Over a Boyfriend's Fart." That leads to a 911 call. Okay, a team of Detroit police officers had a good laugh after a suspected domestic violence dispute turned out to be a woman's dramatic reaction to her boyfriend's passing gas. A concerned neighbor called 911 after she heard what sounded like a domestic violence dispute between a woman and her boyfriend who were living in the same apartment complex in Clawson, Michigan. The concerned neighbor also reported that she heard a repeated loud noise in between the shouts. The officers reportedly arrived at the residence within minutes. When they knocked on the door to the unit, the woman who answered said that she had indeed been shouting "stop," but that her boyfriend was not beating her. The female stated that her boyfriend had continued to pass gas and she was yelling at him to stop. The police report jokingly states that the officers then cleared the scene exponentially. Oh my goodness. They really wasn't arguing. She was just pissed because he was farting. Yep. So the neighbors called.
That's crazy.
He was crop dusting her constantly, like doing drive-bys and stuff.
It's a wonder.
Intense farts.
It's a wonder Billy and them didn't call the police on me in Florida, in California, because Billy pissed me off and he was in there talking shit, so I had to like hurt him.
You're gonna have to do some tactical eating for the next VidCon, dude. Like I swear, load up a week before. We want cabbages. We want all of the things that produce heinous amounts of gas, and just think like an Olympic athlete. You go on there to record.
I want a room with Kyrsh next VidCon.
Oh well, don't do that.
And I'm gonna eat I want to eat 10 pounds of baked beans.
And cabbage.
and cabbage and it's lots of asparagus.
Broccoli.
I'll be rolling you out at night.
Yeah, I'm gonna piss in the toilet and not flush it. I'll eat a lot of asparagus and just.
I've had enough of that shit while my dad and his friend were here.
Flick matches at him. Just at the right time, if you flick a match at him, he might blow up.
I see Magog's in the chat room. I'm gonna shit on him when I see him.
You kidding? I'll
poop on him.
I can't wait till Lord Magog invades this realm so I can serve him, and he's going to rule over us all.
Poop on that fucking dark son of a bitch. He's evil.
No, he's just
not evil.
He's evil.
No,
And
necromancers aren't evil. They just raise the dead to do their bidding.
I'm gonna pray to Jeebus.
Jeebus?
Oh shit.
Jeebus gonna take him down. What the?
What just happened?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Lord Magog carries a hammer. So your god was nailed to a cross. Lord Magog carries a hammer. I like how this is going.
He kind of looks like Thor too, so I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay, let's get back. Entitled rich brat demanding an officer drive her back home because she spent her travel money partying. She felt since her father was well-known surgeon and a higher taxpayer, she should get a break and get a ride. I told her no and hung up the phone.
No.
But you know, the sad thing is a lot of these rich kids do feel like that.
Yeah. But I mean, cops are also really good at leaving you stranded when you actually have nowhere to go and no means of transportation.
True. And yeah, you know, why not at least get her to like a bus station or somewhere she can get travel? But if the little bitch demanded it, like, my dad is a doctor. I don't give a fuck who your daddy is.
Fuck that hoe.
Fuck that hoe. But now, seriously, I do believe, you know, they should at least help them out. But cops will not give you a ride.
No.
Unless you're in Canada.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I've seen cops giving people rides just being drunk.
Canada's nice. The United States of America's police are all about being, you know, this macho, like enforcer type motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. In Germany too, though. I had an instance like that in Germany. I was at a festival. I forgot what it's called, but it was like one of those really big drug festivals, like psychedelic EDM type of shits. Yeah. And it was the last night. We were driving home. It was just 3 people in the car, my cousin, me, and I was sleeping, and we got pulled over. And then this cop comes up to me and starts telling me that I apparently threw a bag of weed out of the window. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dude, I was passed out. I was sleeping. And he holds up this little baggie, and it's like a tiny nugget in there. And it's like, really, even if I did, you couldn't do shit with that. It would get dropped in the court. But I didn't say that. I was like, no, officer, I was asleep. I was in the front seat sleeping. I was shivering. It was freezing cold. It was like 5 a.m. And we had all the stuff from like 10 people in the van. All the camping gear from 10 people, but it was only 3. So they sent the dogs into the van, climbing over everybody's shit, trying to sniff for drugs, didn't find anything. So we had to unload our van, row everything up in a tight, neat little row so the dogs could sniff it again, didn't find anything. Then they found a salt and pepper shaker, and they were like, oh, this salt is meth, or I don't know what they said it was. It was like, dude, it's salt. We have like a barbecue grill in the back. It's fucking salt. We were camping for a week. Like, no, well, we can't like, just try it or whatever. It could be poisonous. So yeah, we'll have to take these 2 guys to the station. So they arrested my driver, my cousin, and the friend, and they left me there. And it was in the middle of nowhere. Festival was over. It was like a little rest station. And there were no villages, nothing. There was no light, no sidewalk, nothing. And I couldn't drive because I had been drinking all day.
Yeah.
And I was like, so what am I supposed to do now? It was like, drive home. It's like, well, I can't drive. I've been drinking. It's like, well, festival's back that way, 5 miles.
What an asshole, dude.
I'm like, oh, sweet. My phone was dead for days. So I had to walk back to the festival for 5 miles, charge my phone, call my boyfriend who's 7 hours away to make him come pick me up. It was why?
That was a little harsh.
And really they packed up and left. We were the last car they searched. They just all left. And I was there alone. I'm like, what the fuck? You could have at least given me a ride. You were going that way, asshole.
I tell you, I got a cop story, but it's my own dumbness, my own stupidity. But okay, me and my buddy went to the liquor store, right? And we were driving in our, you know, it was the county where down here we got dry county. So we were in the county and I've already mixed me a drink. Like I mixed, I think it was like vodka and I don't know, Sierra Mist or something. I can't remember what it was. And we seen the blue lights behind this car, so I just dashed my drink out the window.
Right.
I'm like, oh fuck! I dashed it out the window, and a cop came up to the window. He said, "What are you guys drinking?" He said, the friend said, "Nothing, sir." He said, "What about your friend over there?" I said, "Nothing, sir." He said, "Really? What'd you dash out the window?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "Then what's all over my damn windshield?" It blew back on his windshield was covered.
Oh, damn.
I was like, shit.
That's when you flick a match and let it light and just take the fuck off.
So yeah, he had probable cause to search the car.
Damn.
And yeah, he got us. So that was my own dumbness.
Shit happens.
I've had some bad experiences with cops. I kicked a cop one night, didn't mean to. There was a cop. There was a pileup of fighting going on, and my friend was underneath, and I was going to try to save my friend, and there was a dude on top of him, so I kicked the motherfucker. I didn't realize it was a cop trying to break the fight up.
Well, I mean, that's an honest mistake. That happens.
Yeah, but the cop didn't see it that way.
Oh, of course.
And when they pepper sprayed me, they really didn't see it that way. So yeah, it sucks.
I've only had that one bad experience. Otherwise, usually I'm really good with cops. You just smile at them, be like, "Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir." They give you a warning, and that's fine.
Oh yeah, but you honestly, you women get away with so much from cops that we can't do, because I don't have those pretty bad, bashing eyebrows.
You just stabbed a man. Okay, you go ahead.
So here we go. You got another story, Red?
Yes.
Well, tell it.
Well,
like how evil that sounds.
if you gotta yell at me, I'll just go home. Wait, I'm already home. I might as well tell the story then. Okay. Let's see here. Where was that bastard of a thing? Here we go. This is to the London Fire Brigade. So a gentleman has rung up in extreme distress about finding themselves in a very deeply disturbing situation. So here we go. Caller. Excuse me. I was at Tesco's and a friend of mine, well, it's not a friend of mine, an idiot of, he threw my shoe on top of the shop of Tesco and I need to get it back down. Can you come and help me? Fire Brigade. Fire Brigade won't do that. You'll have to contact Tesco. They've got access to the roof. Caller. Yeah. Why don't they send me a ladder up there? I'll get it down. Fire Brigade. No, the Fire Brigade won't come out for that. Caller. So what do you want me to do? Walk around with no feet on my shoe?
What the fuck?
Fire. Go to Tesco and ask them to go on their roof. And they just hung up. Yeah, well, that was the solution. Why didn't they just go into the place?
Yeah.
Well, no shoes and no service. They want.
Good point. Good point. By the way, I want to give a special thanks to Magog for tweeting out me and telling everybody that I'm entertaining. He can go sub to me. That was awesome, buddy. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. That's what we all got to do, man. That's what YouTubers got to do. Look out for each other, because YouTube's not looking out for us. They're not. But anyways, I appreciate it, buddy. Anyways, that's a crazy story. Okay. Lady calls about an injured animal off to the side of the road in a neighborhood with some of the highest crime in the area. Cops are busy with people getting shot and stuff. She is yelling at me. Well, they're going to bitch about this woman. Well, she did the right thing, right?
I think so.
What's
Is
crazy?
that what you're supposed to do?
Well, I guess you're supposed to call the animal thing, but if you don't know the number, 911 would be the. I think that would be an okay call.
Yeah, I don't think you'd get in too much trouble. We had people do that all the time. Then they just send them straight to the, animal control officer. So
yeah,
in Australia, because my ex worked AAA for over a decade. What she used to do was ring, not the RSPCA. But the Animal Welfare League, because the RSPCA had a thing where if it was on the main highway, they wouldn't risk a human to say, it's like, oh, we can't risk a human being if it's on the main highway. Could you get the police to shoo it off the road and then we'll come get it? Where the Animal Welfare League go, we're coming now, and grab the critter. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you're supposed to call an animal, whatever it is, humane society or whatever. But if you don't know the number off the top of your head, I think it would be okay to call it.
I mean, you can always Google it, too.
Yeah, that's true, but that is true. You can't Google it. Okay. Guy called because neighbors were using their own barbecue in their own backyard, and the smoke was coming into his kitchen window. He did not think he should have to close his window. He did not talk to his neighbor before contacting police. He just called the 911.
I think
that's just an asshole.
That's a neighbor food kind of thing. It's like they've been hating each other for a long time kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, they've had to have problems. They've had to have problems.
Wasn't there a video about that or something? Like
there may have been. There may have been.
I think I slightly remember that. Like someone was getting in trouble for barbecuing in their own yard. And it was
that's just being you're angry about something else. Yeah. I agree with her. Now, this is not on my list, but the dumbest one I've heard in a long time was the cop that called because he was high on weed.
He called his own boss, like, "Hey, boss, I'm high. Can you come arrest me, please?"
Oh, he was panicking, dude. I mean, what was Red? You heard that, right?
Yeah, I think they got really high on they cooked some weed, so they ate it. So it took a little while to come on, and they just. I think it must have been some decent shit, and they must have dosed themselves a decent amount because they've rung that emergency line going, we've overdosed on marijuana, which is kind of impossible to do.
Pretty much.
They had the heebie-jeebies and were kind of tripping, and their perception of reality was drastically altered. So they've freaked out and said, I think we're dying. Can you come and get in? The police go, listen, we're going to come out and yes, it's you're a police officer.
I understand that one though.
Naughty, no. Oh, I suppose if you've never been high before and you're 30 something and you're a straight laced cop and then you dose yourself right up on some quality weed in the form of some brownies, it's like, and start tripping balls, you may very well freak the fuck out because it is a big change to your perceptions. Like,
well, even if you've been high before, like if you've never done edibles before, it's a different kind of high, and it feels like you have less control because, when you smoke and it gets too much, you kind of just take a nap or, you get the munchies, eat something, and you're better. Edibles it's kind of a different high. I feel like
it's the strongest way to do it, right? I mean, isn't that the most potent way to take THC?
Yeah, when it filters through your liver, it just amplifies the side effects and stuff like that. And I remember actually one time.
There's one better way, and it's a capsule in your butt.
You ever notice that Red Eye always brings up the butt? It never fails. We could be talking about airplanes, but if you do it in your butt.
It was bound to be brought up.
I was thinking of D. Wayne. I thought of D. Wayne because we had a big discussion about that. He was going to get a mold in the shape of a bullet. He was going to make butt bullets.
I've had that before, though, that I've had edibles, and I was out in public, and I didn't expect it to be that strong. I was starting to kind of panic. I was like, oh, fuck, this is like way more than I wanted it to be. Shit, what do I do?
Yeah, you kind of have to talk yourself down because when I tried it once, for some reason in my head, if I didn't feel like a cold breath on my lip, I wasn't breathing. Like for some reason in my head, I was like, "Oh God, I'm not breathing. I gotta make sure I breathe." But then I had to calm myself down. I was like, "My breath's not gonna be cold."
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you do like the anxiety thing, deep breath, count shit, or whatever.
By the way, for anybody that's new in here, this is not the main channel. This is a secondary channel. The main channel will be back in I think 16 days, I do believe. So I will be going back to my main channel in 16 days.
Oh, are you suspended?
Yeah, I got I had a 30-day suspension. 90 days, sorry, 90 days.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'm on a 90-day suspension.
Picking on Jacqueline Glenn.
Yeah, well, that was the first time. This was because of Special K sponsor.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time this is the second 3-month suspension. The first time was because I did a Pimpmunk video, which is a character of mine that I do. drag queen that was wanting to have lesbian sex with Jacqueline Glenn. And so I got suspended. And the funny thing is Jacqueline Glenn liked the video.
Yeah.
She's a friend she's a friend of mine. So she enjoyed the video, but hey, YouTube doesn't care. YouTube
is fucking weird.
They are for sure. Okay, wait a minute. So this dude says my mom works at 911 as a 911 operator. So this could be true or not true. She got a call one time from a girl in a gym class at the local high school. She was in a panic saying there was a squirrel on top of on a telephone pole at the. Oh, well, wait a minute. There's Barbara.
Yeah. What's up, girl?
I can't fucking hear you.
No.
You can't hear us?
This is so not my day.
Oh, she's mad. She's an angry little European woman.
Dangerous.
She's got to stick her earbuds in. There she goes.
Hello.
Hello.
She's going to thank us.
All right, be right back.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, Barbara.
Come back.
My one and only love.
Okay, here's the 911 call itself. Caller, a deer just swam across the river behind my house. The operator, okay, question mark. Well, I'm worried it might be cold. Operator, well, there is nothing we can do about a deer being cold. Didn't it run off after swimming in the river? Caller, yes. Well, ma'am, it's a wild animal. I guess it's going to be fine. Caller, okay. How long's that?
It's just a citizen that gives a fuck about Bambi. That's all.
Now I'm gonna say what Kyrsh said earlier. These people have to be lonely.
Bless their hearts.
They just need a friend.
Probably.
But why don't they just talk to Siri or something? Check.
Maybe they can't afford Siri.
Okay, do we got her now? Can she hear us? Yay!
Barbara!
Hey.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Fuck.
Well, how
Not
you
my
doing?
day. I'm already fucking dying, man.
I hear you.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
that's right. You don't have AC, right?
And I had to turn off the fan, otherwise it would be the only thing you guys hear, so
Shit.
I'm gonna try to survive this.
Do your best, girl. Chug that water.
Chug it, girl.
That's a fucking big jug of water, too.
That's a jug of vodka is what that is. That's pure vodka.
Oh, I wish. Not yet. Not until 4.
Never drank before noon. Well, that's not true for me, but okay.
Well, it's not for me either.
Especially at VidCon, dude. Well, you ought to seen Kyrsh the day after on the second day, that second morning. This chick was obsessed with getting a fucking Bloody Mary.
I know. I even remember that.
I was dying. It was so I haven't been this hungover in so fucking long. Actually, since I got roofied. That was the last time I was that hungover. It was hell. I was like, fuck me, I need a Bloody Mary right now.
Yeah, dude, that morning was awful. Like, I don't get hangovers, but like that morning was just like I was looking at the table and suddenly everything went gray and I was like, okay, do I make it to the trash can or do I just pass out here?
I was just sweating the whole time, like holding on to the table, like stop moving.
And then the cold flashes come and then suddenly you're like, I'm cold, I'm hot, I don't know what to feel.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was hung. And like I haven't gotten that drunk in a long time. And
you're welcome.
Yeah, it was her fault.
It's your fault.
See, because here's what I did. I said I got my double shot of whiskey as I always do, and then I would drink a beer. Then all of a sudden she just she alcohol raped me.
Yeah.
And she put like $20 or $30 in the jukebox, and we started singing. I stood up singing Bon Jovi. I'll never fucking forget that.
And then the whole bar started singing Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
and it was so epic. It was like, this only happens in a movie.
Yeah, the whole bar started singing with us. It was cool. It was cool. And then I had to throw a Mexican out for Barbara. A little cholo dude. He was fucking with her. He kept and I told him to stop. He wouldn't stop. So
yeah, I kept like moving from place to place, and then I would look around and I'd be like, it's you again.
He was persistent as fuck.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, there she goes. I'll follow.
I had my hat to Billy, and Billy said, "Oh shit." But yeah, he was stupid. I didn't know that did you guys seen him at the store afterwards?
Yeah, that was weird. And apparently, yeah, he called me a bitch.
Yeah, see, Billy told me about that at the store afterwards. Yeah, he's an idiot. If we were being nice to him at first, and I think he just got too drunk, and he was just stupid.
Yeah.
Frank knows what I'm talking about. Frank does it all the time.
Every single day.
Hey, I learned something about Frank. I learned something about Frank that's very cool. This dude instructs people how to throw axes.
That is pretty badass.
That's what he does for a living.
That's nice. I've always wanted to throw an axe like a badass, so it spins a few times and then
splits the skull.
Skull. There she is. Don't even try to deny it.
Are you in a league, Frank?
I'm not in a league yet. I don't have the time between work and the shows that we do. Yeah. But if I can ever get it into one, I'm definitely going to do one.
That shit's popular, man. I just now started learning about it, but they've got leagues all over.
Oh, it's fun as hell. Like people come in and be like, "Well, how you do this?" And I'll show them a little bit, and then they'll get an hour. And
you throw just the little axes, right? You don't throw the big axes.
I don't throw like the big fireman axes. Yeah. But I will throw axes that you can actually like split wood in half with. So
McGog said are you beard burying? Beard burying.
Yeah, beard burying.
So Barbara.
Yeah.
Since you've gotten back from VidCon, any exciting things? But you didn't really get back. You just went across the road a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know. Well, I got a deal for a voiceover for this cartoon that we're gonna make. Awesome. So that was pretty dope. And I don't know, I've just been doing a lot of rehearsals and trying to make videos. I went places, went to Big Bear by myself. Yeah, just trying to detox.
Did you hear from your visa yet?
No, man, still nothing.
What is wrong with those people?
I know, my lawyer said 2 weeks to a month or maybe more, and it's been it's been a month and a half, more than a month and a half. It's been a month and 3 weeks. And every day it's like just refreshing emails. Is it working? Is it working? Then I send myself an email just to see if it goes through. Jesus Christ.
It pisses me off because all the ugly women we have in America, they won't let keep you. You're beautiful. Just throw one of the ugly ones that were born here away and keep Barbara, man. Seriously.
Just replace it.
This is just replace an ugly bitch for her. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I think we should do that with all ugly women. Not men, because I would have to go.
We should replace that. We should replace that woman that called about the deer being cold.
Exactly. Some of these 911 calls, replace those stupid bitches with Barbara. I mean, seriously. So speaking of the 911 calls, Red, you got another one?
Yes. It's kind of more of an article, and it's got some examples of some dumb shit, but it's got some alarming statistics as well. So this article goes, you're running late for bingo and your garage door won't close. Who do you call? The answer is definitely not 000. Believe it or not, this was actually a real call taken by the Bundaberg Police 000 emergency call line this year, and it's among many other time-wasting calls frustrating officers. The Bundaberg police officer in charge of the 000 call center said they receive about 700 calls each month. Out of those, as high as 95% do not require the use of the 000 line. He's been called out for such fucking really shitty things. Snake sightings, stock on the road. A couple of other examples were, I'm late for bingo and my garage door won't close. The tradesmen have started work next door and the noise is annoying. I have found a stray dog. The cat next door won't stop meowing. And my personal favourite is Yeah, g'day, mate. Can't get this fucking air conditioner to turn off. So I'm going to call the fucking police emergency line that's reserved for life-threatening calls. It clearly states this when we're brought up being taught this from day one. AAA's for, like, serious shit. Don't fucking waste time.
They're saying there's people in the chat room saying they can't see Barbara. I don't understand because if we see her,
Yeah, she doesn't show up in the stream when you
Oh.
look at YouTube.
she doesn't show up in the stream. I'm looking at it now. That is weird.
You cut me out.
No, I don't know what's going on. That is strange.
Oh,
Is the
did
audio-
you, when you came into the chat, did you check that little check mark that you're okay with being on air?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
Can they hear the audio?
They said they can't see red either.
Yeah,
And-
that's
and
so
no.
weird.
We can't. I
This
can only.
is so not my day. It's been going like since 6 a.m.
What?
Shit has been going wrong.
You
There was
too.
a dog that fucking attacked me. It was brutal.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Sure.
This is weird. Maybe if.
Okay, I'll come back.
Yeah, maybe you guys leave and come back and maybe they can see. That is weird. That's never happened.
I know when I'm not wanted.
That has
Your
never
butt poop and
happened.
Stuff.
This has never happened. I guess it only shows the people that matter.
But Barbara matters.
Yeah, then why would I be up there? you know?
Exactly.
Oh, Curse burnt you.
She did.
All about the gas.
So let's. I don't know, dude. I see him now. I don't know if they can see him in there. I can't see him yet.
Let's wait
Let's
for it.
test.
Can you see me now?
I can, but I don't know if they can yet.
Can you see me now?
What about me? Can they see me? Pimp is gay. Pimp is gay.
I think they can hear you, but I don't think they can see you.
Who
Well,
cares?
at least I'm not talking to just 3 people.
It's
That
not
is
like
so-
I have a fucking camera, so who gives a shit if they can't see my avatar? It's like, who knew?
If you let us know if you can actually hear them. I know you can't see them, but that sucks because that's never happened. I don't know what it is.
What did I take the shower for?
Wait, what did they say no to? No to they can't hear you?
I'm not sure.
I don't think they
We
can.
cannot see. We can hear. They can hear, but they can't see them.
Can you hear
Oh.
Barbara?
Can
You
you hear
want
me?
me to refresh?
I don't
It wouldn't
think-
do. It wouldn't do no good. It would be the same as what they just did. If
Oh,
I leave
okay.
and come back, it would be the same.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's YouTube, dude. It's nothing on me. It's nothing on my end because I haven't absolutely done nothing. Let me see if I can. This is the strangest shit ever.
It's me. I bring bad luck. Trust me, it's me.
Well, I do have to go in like
No,
a
you
couple
don't.
seconds. Maybe if I drop out, maybe they'll show one of them, or at least Barbara.
It shouldn't work like that. I've been in Google Hangout streams with
Yeah,
like 20
yeah.
people and it showed all of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I do it. I do it every day. I mean, I do it 5 days a week. So this has never happened.
I'm
Barbara
telling you, it's
broke
me.
it.
It's
I
a
broke it.
special day.
Barbara
Hey,
fucking broke it.
Frank, you gonna go and butt boop someone with an axe, mate?
Damn straight.
Hell yeah!
He's fucking blowing
Pony side up.
freaking everything.
Yeah, this sucks because Barbara's like really pretty and should bring in views just on face, just on face alone.
You're only using me for my body.
You'll have to
Exactly.
put her in the thumbnail and then
I will.
everybody.
Well, I've already said. I've already made a thumbnail of you and her side by side.
Oh, really?
Ah,
this
there we go.
I know how to get clickbait.
Experiment.
God damn it! I know how to do clickbait.
Good, good.
When Frank goes, I'll bail again for a second. We'll knock it down to 3 and see if everyone can see it then.
There. Let me go ahead and thanks for having me on, but let me go ahead and jump off here so I can.
All right, but man, appreciate you coming on, buddy.
All right,
gonna
thanks,
miss
man.
you, Frank. I'm really
He's
Right
gonna
now,
go.
I'm reading you.
He's
Nice
got a
meeting you.
meeting. Somebody got
Nice
hurt with an
meeting
axe, so he's got to go to a meeting.
allegedly.
Throw some axes.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, yeah.
I want to throw some back.
high on Ambien. Look out, everybody.
Look, y'all come down my way, and I'll reserve y'all lane. So.
If I bring my axe, can we also throw axes?
I
I want to throw some axes.
Later,
Me
guys.
too. It sounds like so much fun.
want to throw some ecstasy.
Let's calm down.
Don't do drugs.
Do a lot of
Okay,
them. So Red's leaving too. So now,
Oh, hi.
So he's coming back. Red's coming back.
VidCon all over again.
So it's right now. It's just gonna be look like it's gonna. They're just seeing me and Kyrsh.
Oh, okay.
That is so weird, dude.
Where's Barbara?
Tell me.
I've never. Let me.
Like, but I'm not kidding. Like, wherever I go, something bad happens. Like, I moved to Hollywood, and like the next day, the entire neighborhood, like the pipes underneath crack, and like that has never happened in the whole history. And I walk outside, and the entire like road is just split in half, and like water is everywhere. And I'm like, well, it's me. And then like my friends visited LA. And they came over here, and we were supposed to go for a trip. And like for the 3 days that they were here, it was raining for 3 days. And I was like, "It's me, I'm telling you."
Well, I just presented Red to see. I presented Red to see if they see Red. I want to just see if that works. Because if it is, we'll just put Barbara up the whole fucking time.
So what Barbara is saying is that she needs to be sent to places that we want to nuke, basically.
Yeah, and shit will go down.
It just shows Kyrsh now. It's presenting Kyrsh. I don't know.
Oh!
That is so fucking strange.
Wow. I'm
Barbara,
a ghost in the machine.
What did you do? What did you do to my hangout, Barbara?
I broke it.
Is Barbara a Russian hacker? What's going on?
Oh. Shh. Nobody has to know.
Russian _ hacker.exe.
I'm actually a bot.
A bot?
A bot.
What is this new Russian bot meme? I don't get it.
Let me see something right quick. I'm going to leave and come back and see what happens.
All right.
Okay. The whole thing is going to die.
No, it won't die. I'll have to come back. If I don't come back in like within 5 minutes, it'll die.
We're going to hijack this freaking hangout and talk about kittens.
By the way, before I go, Fat Pat told me to tell you hi, Barbara, and he can't wait to work with you. Yeah, I'm supposed to do some collaborations or something.
Oh, yeah, sure. Right. Yeah.
I like how she just sat there like, what the heck is
I got lost.
Oh.
He was on yesterday, and he told me to tell you hi.
Aw, he's such a sweetie.
He is. I'll be right back. I'm just going to see if this works.
Okay, bye.
So,
all right, now that Daddy's gone.
Yeah.
Let's talk about kittens. Yay.
Yeah.
More kitten talk. Or not.
If you ladies have got some videos you'd like to promote, this would probably be a really good time to do it. Oh, quick, he's back.
Not anymore.
Don't talk about him anymore.
So I don't know what the deal is, man.
I don't know.
This is the weirdest thing ever. I'm looking in the settings, but read another 911 stupid call.
Bloody hell. Hold on. I've got to open up the... Oh, I've got a new one. Outrageously funny 911 calls. Let's look at this one. Let's see what it says. Oh, come on, script blocker. I say, oh, Jesus Christ, this is a great one. A Canadian woman has dialed 911 after hearing yelling and shouting coming from her neighbour's apartment. When the police arrived, they've pounded on the door until the occupant finally opened up. That's when they discovered the man was in no danger. He'd just been having a rough time on the toilet.
No!
Oh, damn.
Well, that's awkward.
Maybe it's one of those Japanese toilets that play the music when you push the button. Like,
okay, here's the problem. Now I'm not even showing. It's
oh my God, what have I done?
It's just me now.
You run the show.
It's got to be something with YouTube, man.
Yeah, probably. YouTube fucks everything up.
Yeah, it's got to be a YouTube flaw going on because I've checked all the settings and everything, and I don't.
I've got another one here. This is fucking awesome.
Hey, go ahead.
A burglar in Shelby County, Ohio, was caught by police after he accidentally butt dialed 911 while breaking into a home. No, making matters worse, it gets fucking way better. Making matters worse, The crook hid in the closet when the police arrived, but was ratted out by his phone yet again when the low battery alarm went off.
Now that is bad karma.
Oh,
That's
God.
awesome.
Damn, that's
People are so fucking dumb. It's insane.
Yes, I know.
Oh, no, this is fucking awesome. Canada, you may have taken the title. After receiving a frantic 911 call, the Regina, Canada Fire Department raced off to battle an inferno at the local Canadian Football League stadium. The fire, it turns out, was a burning log displayed on the stadium's giant video screen.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Fucking hell.
Well, that's a prank. That's a prank.
That's some high def shit they've got going on at that place. 4K.
Is it just gonna be me on the screen now? Because I feel kind of awkward about this.
It is just you on the screen.
Uh,
I am so
Okay.
sorry about this. It's not my. It's YouTube. I've never seen this bug before.
Here's another pearl.
Call 911 and tell them that YouTube fuck it up.
Yeah.
All right, here's another good one. Oh, they belong to my friend. A man in Lincoln, Nebraska learned that sometimes you just have to let it go, man. Just let it go. He arrived home one day to find he'd been burgled and his favorite hooker pipes were missing. So he called the cops. But it was he who ended up in jail after the police arrived and found the pot plants he was growing.
Oh,
no.
I can
I'd
see
be
that
so
happen. You like totally
pissed.
forget about your little Mary Jane plant in a pot. You call the cops over. You're like,
no, my babies.
Oh my goodness.
I had the cops when I was living in the ghetto in Hamburg, Germany. I had the cops knock on my door once. I was terrified to open the door because I had a bong in my living room. They were just, I don't know, I think they wanted to ask something about the neighbors. But I was like looking through the little spy hole, like, what do you want? Like, just some questions. Like, I know nothing.
Since we're at the second hour mark, if you guys want to, I could create another stream and call it part 2 to this and see if that works. So that's up to you guys.
Yeah, let's do that because I feel really awkward.
Yeah, I can
here.
tell you're feeling awkward. So I'm trying. So we're gonna end this stream, guys. I'm gonna immediately create another stream. I will tell you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do that as we're talking. We'll keep on talking and let me create the stream that where I can immediately start it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do apologize for the malfunctioning, people, but
That's Frank's fault, obviously. Fucking Frank.
Yeah.
As long as it's not mine.
Well, it did break when Barbara came in. I'm just saying.
See, that was my management training kicking in there. It's like I blame the guy that's not even here. He can't defend himself. Therefore, it's all his fault.
That's the way to go.
Okay. Yeah, I accept that.
Yeah. Thanks, Frank. 3 under the bus, buddy. Love you.
Yeah.
Hashtag thanks, Frank.
Thanks, Frank. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna start from. I'm gonna create the event, and now we're gonna end this. We're gonna go over there, and we're gonna immediately start it. Follow the link, guys. It's on my channel, and I'll tweet it right quick. But thank you, guys, and sorry about the inconvenience. Be right back.
Pimps go.